According to Helen High, the CEO of the Made in Africa Initiative, a United Nations Industrial Development Organization, Goodwill Ambassador for Industrialization in Africa, Africa remains the world's least industrialized region with only one country on the entire continent, South Africa, currently categorized as industrialized. There is general agreement that this has to change. There needs to be a fundamental shift in the structure of the economies of African nations. Industry, especially manufacturing, will have to account for a far greater share of national investment, output, and trade. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this new video on Afrik-innovscience. Today, I have the privilege, the honor to present to you a young Cameroonian who is doing great things in Africa, in Cameroon. She invented a machine which can code peanut, and she uses this machine to finance her studies. I encourage you to watch this video till the end because she is an example of youths in Africa and in Cameroon in particular who want to try their best to improve living conditions using technology and science. Good evening, Juliet. Thank you very much for your time. Please, can you introduce yourself for the people who don't know you? Who are you?
My name is JULIETTE NGWANKFU. I am a master's student in the College of Technology under the University of Commente, that is called Tech, studying agricultural and environmental engineering.
Wonderful. And you are also a founder of a machine, an inventor of a machine. Please, what is that machine? And what motivated you to invent this machine?
Okay, the machine is called JUZZY PAPPUS peanut coating machine. It's actually a machine that coats peanut with flour to produce what is commonly known as peanuts, though the name is peanut burger. So this machine, all the inspiration came up from, I have been doing this peanut burger for my past years in the university. From year 1 to year 4 at my undergraduate level, I've been doing this peanut burger. It has really helped me as a source of income. And actually, since I've been struggling with my education, I really wanted that if I'm coming out, it should not just be like a fulfillment of righteousness that I went to school, I have a degree. But I wanted to come out with something that at the end of the day, I can be able to help out myself. And since peanut burger was my business, I was trying to look into it. Like I was looking at how I can link my field with having something that will help me to mass scale the production of this peanut burger. So I saw it that agricultural and environmental engineering has to do with facilitating agricultural produce, in as much as it has to do with the environment, keeping a clean environment, trying to make sure that we are safe. It also has to do with like processing. It has to do with processing. So I branched in year 4 doing agricultural engineering. So that's where I gained knowledge, and I saw I could design a machine to coat these peanuts. Because Cameroon actually has a vast population that is involved in the production of granules. So I said it will really be something that if I do, I really have a market of it. It will really help me, because the main aim of doing the machine was for myself. I really wanted something that will help me at the end of the day when I'm done with my degree. So that was the inspiration. And before it came out and people were really so much interested in it, the main inspiration was because doing the peanut burger is very strenuous and stressful. You have to put granite in a bowl, you continuously rotate it. As you're rotating it, you add flour, you add coating ingredients. You continuously do this until it finally coats to your required sizes. So I was doing it, and actually I had the demand was increasing daily. but on the I don't meet up with the demand because actually it was very
You are
stressful.
studying.
Yeah, so that's why I said there's a need for a machine to produce it so that I increase productivity. Yeah, that was the main thing that inspired me to go about to come out with
Yeah.
this machine.
Wow, that's a very good example of someone who combines what he or she is doing in the studies with with a professional activity. Because, like you are saying, you are studying agricultural and environmental engineering, and you are having skills during your studies to be able um, to produce, manufacture such a machine, and you are practicing it daily, and this machine is helping you to
Yeah.
produce your peanuts and be able to have a little bit of income, a little bit of money. And I think that if you have the possibility to do it in a very, very large scale, it will not just help you, but also help the community, because there are so many people who need this machine. There are so many people out there in Cameroon who need this machine, like you are saying, not just the peanuts to eat, but also the machine. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And what was your motivation to study this agricultural and environmental engineering? Because we know already that it is an advantage for you to study that thanks to this machine. But before that, you had an idea to start studying agricultural and environmental engineering. What was your motivation to study this?
Okay, what motivated me to study agricultural and environmental engineering? Firstly, growing up, I really did admire engineers, though I did not know the main field of engineering I wanted to do. But just seeing engineers dressed in their overall, wearing their helmets, I really did love it. Yeah, so I admired them and I really was craving to be one. And when I finished my advanced level, I actually did not know the field to go into, but I wanted to be an engineer. So
Engineer.
yeah, I tried to do research and I saw that agriculture is the basis of everything. So when you look at even like civil engineers, road constructors, they must know what the soil is. If they want to build a house, if they want to construct even roads, they know where to pass. There's a soil type that some particular activities cannot be done on it, so they must go to the soil, and that is agriculture. So I saw it that there were many things. So even when it comes to energy generation, renewable energy, and so many other things, you see that the root comes from agriculture. So I just finally discovered agriculture was the basis of many things. You see, even those that design machines to do many other things like corn, machine to crack egusi, machine to do what, you discover that it's all about agriculture. If the produce is not there, you produce your machine, it will be of no value because there was nothing to use that machine for. So seeing this, I saw it that I could go into that field and actually it will help me out. So I just saw it like a starting point for me.
Wow, that's wonderful. That's a very great story. And you have challenges, of course, when producing this machine. And what are the challenges, and how do you cope with these challenges? How do you overcome these challenges? Especially because you are a student and you have to produce this machine and produce your peanut and sell them. What are your challenges?
Okay, the challenges with this machine is that the materials are not available. That's the first challenge, and it's really discouraging because I have people that really need the machine, but mindful of the fact that the materials are really scarce, I am unable to like really give them a precise time. You go to the market, it's nowhere to be found. So I have to like try to design my own things. If I maybe need there's I'll have to fabricate some little things in order to come out with a particular thing I need. So it's really difficult, and the materials that are the ones that are available, they are really expensive. So those are some of the difficulties that and challenges that I face right now.
Okay, I see. So the accessories, I mean, what you need to produce your machine come from abroad or they come from Cameroon?
Some of them they are in Cameroon, and also because the materials were there, like before I did the prototype, the materials were available. Some people already came in, they needed the machine, and I produced, like, I have about two machines in the market. So I had, if I had even I had enough capital this time, I would have maybe bought the materials that time and really produced enough of them. But since I had no money on me, I just produced the ones that I produced for the people that really paid me. So it's difficult. At times I can go to the market and the materials are there. Before I'm coming next week, they are not there. Now there are people that really want, and I'm unable to access the materials because I don't have, let me say, like the startup capital. Had it been if I had capital, I go to the market, I see the materials are available, I really buy them in stock. I produce the machines and make them available in such a way that if somebody needs it, they just and I sell it to them. But as of now, maybe somebody wants the machine, I will have to take half of the money and start looking for things to buy. Maybe when I produce before they complete payments and I go deliver it to them. So it's really difficult. It's challenging.
Yeah, and it's also challenging for you, maybe as is the case for many entrepreneurs in Cameroon, to get your all the money from the customers when you have already finished with your product, when they have it already. Yeah, they don't complete the payment before you give them the machine. That's also a problem, isn't it?
It's a problem.
Yeah, yeah, because I'm also from Cameroon, so I'm used to it. Some people tell you, yeah, I want to buy this, but please, instead of 10,000, let me give you first of all 2,000, and then you give the product, and after that, after so many months, they don't finish to pay. Hopefully, you are going to have the possibility to get all the accessories you need in time to produce your product and sell them. Okay, Juliet, you're in Cameroon, in Africa, okay, and you know Africa needs to be industrialized to be developed like other countries or like other continents in the world. What is your advice, and what do you think Africa or Cameroon in particular should do to be industrialized, to encourage industrialization?
Um, One thing I can say is that Africans should really believe in their own. One, and also because when you come detailing, when if you can trace even to go back to secondary schools or even come here in universities, there are many students that have skills, but at times you discover maybe there are no workshops for them to really like be working on, to really explore every knowledge and every bit of what they study. And one thing too that discourages so much is that Africans don't believe in their own. You see, maybe you produce something and somebody will be like, the one that is coming from China. They don't want homemade. They don't really like encourage their own, and also they don't really equip students. Like, let me say in Cameroon, in Cameroon, for example, you discover that students really have the knowledge. There are some things that maybe you go through a school and you get it just as a word. You cannot even identify it. If you see it maybe out there, you will not know that this is what I always study in school. This is what they call maybe an electric motor, for example. You go to class every day. So my encouragement will be that they should really give room to the students to really explore whatever thing that is being learned in class out there. They should go out to workshops and visit. They should have time to really go out there and really see the real world of what they learn. It should not only be about the writing down on paper.
Thank you. And the diaspora, the Africans outside Africa are also watching this interview. And what can you tell them? Maybe they can help you, or they can assist you, or they can work work with you, they can collaborate with you. What can you say to this diaspora watching this video right now?
Okay, I'm very much ready for, even if it's a partnership, in order to produce these machines, even any support of any kind. I'm open to learn, even if maybe somebody have seen it that there is something that I have to improve in this. I'm very open for anything, any assistance. I'm very much open, even for partnership and in any way, any help, even just to call me and talk to me, just to encourage me. I'm very much okay with that, and I'm very much open for any corrections.
Yeah, we need people like you to encourage, industrialization and to encourage production of machines in Africa. We wish you all the best, and Africa needs you, Cameroon needs you, the society needs you with your machine and all the things you want to bring to the society. And we know that you are going to produce other machines because we need the machines actually to facilitate
Mm.
our living conditions. Thank you very much for your time again, Juliet.
Thank you very much, Seth. Thank you very much.
Thank you.